Kings and Queens, your majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you're loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you, my esteemed subscribers. You are loved, celebrated, and appreciated. So, Senegal just ordered the French troops to vacate their territory. And you know the issue with Senegal, sometimes they are off, the other times they are on. So it's like off and on. It's like, I don't know, sometimes they give you green light and you're like, okay, I think it's like the wind of change in the Sahel is now moving to Senegal. And then sometimes they give you one kind of other colors and you'd be like, what is going on with Fire? Is Fire a French puppet or he is really for Africa? When this guy was elected into the office, the energy he came with, it's not the same energy he's playing with right now. I don't know that if that statement is correct. But when he came in as the president, when he was elected in, it was as if everything about French government will be zero the moment he is sworn in. And at that moment, there was some tension in the air in France. Macron, there was some tension in the air for Macron because there was this mixed feelings. This guy is not a guy that might agree to everything that the former leader was agreeing to. So there were some hope for the people. Senegalese were like, this is the change that we have been hoping for, that we have Faye as the president of our country. Okay, and in his speech, it was so promising. Now, I see, whenever you listen to African leader give speeches, please don't put all your hope in those speeches, because I was like that. Whenever I hear good speeches with fire and energy, I'm like, yes, this is it. And then it's like they say something else and they exhibit something else. So it's like Faye was thinking that to be so easy for him to kick out the French government. He never knew that things would turn out the way they are. I think this guy is just playing safe, but at the end, definitely the French troops will go out, because I saw it in the news that yesterday, the day before I'm making this video, that the citizens are really agitating for the closure of the French military base in their country. There is a lot of discussion in the country about the closure of the French military base, and it's getting to fire, right? So let's listen to this and then we take it up, Your Majesties.
Breaking news, Senegalese President Faye just ordered the closure of all the French military base in Senegal. You know, Faye, since he became the president of Senegal, I think, was it last year or this year? I think it's this year. Many of us have been watching him closely, because with one eye, because the kind of policies that this man is making, sometimes it become like it's for Africa, or is it for French, or is it going to be their puppets, or is it, you know, all these democratic elected leaders, their behavior is always one kind when they enter office. And that's the truth. That's the truth, because after he became a president, after some time, he started visiting France. You understand me? Because what he said during his campaign, he was against all this French stuff. But after the election, he started visiting them. Visiting them for what? They're supposed to visit you. You understand? So recently he has started acting like he's in favor of Africans, and that keeps me wondering, is this guy really genuine, or is he just kind of one of those puppet leaders? You know what I mean? So currently he ordered more than 300 troops belonging to French to vacate Senegal, and this has been like going on. And so we are waiting for the French Prime Minister to respond to that. Of course, he's going to respond. You know, this is democracy. They are still practicing democracy in Senegal, so it's going to take time. Believe me, there are going to be a lot of negotiation. If it's military leadership like Burkina Faso and Mali, it would have been easy, because those ones that are military, They will just order you. You don't have to negotiate anything. You just need to pack your bags and go. That is military for you. So, and now I am urging them to join the AES, Alliance of Sahel Region. They should join Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger Republic. If Senegal join these people, I believe me, Sahel region is going to be stable. They are going to be free from all the terrors that is happening there over the years. Believe me. You know, when the French military base leave Senegal, you know, these people will be free. They will become in control of their territory, and that will give them an edge to control everything that is happening in Sahel region. So it's a plus. I love the move that he took. That move is very, very, very important. It's very, very important. First, whatever that I want to do next, that should come. But for this move alone, I think is significant in the terms of handling the matters that concern the Sahel region. So it's a very good thing. I don't know what you think about it, but for me, it's a very good thing ordering the military base to vacate Senegal.
Your Majesties, I want to hear in his opinion. But the truth is that if Senegal, anyway, 300 French army had been, French soldiers rather, have been sent back, and Macron had not said anything about that yet. So I think this was done because the people are agitating for it. So it's not, I don't think Faye just woke up and felt like, okay, the promises I made during my campaign, I'm going to keep to it, because he said everything about the French government will be cut off, that there will no more be developing under the rule of colonialism. That was the promise he gave to the Senegalese people before when he was being sworn in. This was the speeches he made, right? So this was done because people asked for it. Would Faye just wake up and say, okay, the French army should go? If he was going to do that, he should have done that for a long time. For some time now, he should have done that. Because mind you, after he gave those speeches, he came in, he increased the hope of the people. He started backsliding. He started going to France. People started seeing him having good time with Macron. And the question was like, what is this guy doing? We thought he said there will be no more French imperialism in Senegal anymore. So what is going on? So if Faye is ready for a change, he will join the Sahel Alliance. That's for a fact. Any country right now in the continent of Africa that is ready for a change, they will join the AES. And then, by joining the AES, we form one body of military. Because if as a continent we want to fight back the enemy, we need a united army. Just imagine a world or a continent where Africa have one army. Now, the question I keep asking is, every country in Africa have their army. Who are they fighting? Why do they have separate armies? Do they want to fight themselves? That's a question. I don't know if you've thought about this. Why should they be having army separately when the US have the US army? They don't have state army. They have an army that is for one body. The whole US, United States. Britain have one army. In short, they have been recruiting Africans to come and join them. The whole of Russia have one army. Why can't the whole of Africa have one army? And this is a dream of the AES, the Sahel Alliance. Now, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are together. They've formed one army. They've created that body. If Senegal is ready, as they are portraying to people that they are now sending the French military, they join the AES, join the army, it gradually begins to increase, and then we begin to have hope. To tell you the truth, like Ibrahim Traore said, this war might be inevitable. Is it not better that we all die at the process of protecting our continent so that our offspring will come and have something, than to sit down and keep saying, okay, and the terror? Because at the end, we will still go. It's either we die by the hand of Europe and America through pollution of our food, stealing of our seeds, killing us with chemicals and other things, taking away our resources that we use in developing ourselves. Okay, it's either we die of hunger or we die fighting. So which one is better? Because some of you are like, no, we shouldn't opt for war. War is no good. There is no sane human that would prefer war to peace. There is no sane being that would want to fight when there are other options to resolving problems. But in the state of Africa at this point, if we want to survive, do you think there are other ways? Because we have been using diplomatic ways. It's not working. Let's not deceive ourselves. It's not working. They are killing us. Even at this point, we are still dying. So which one is the best? Yes, we want to live. Yes, we want our children to live. But